and today I will discuss about current affairs, the most important current affairs. So what are all the topics I will be discussing in this particular session? I will be discussing about Rakhigarhi excavations, Sinoli excavations, Kiladi excavations, Dholavira, and new circles were being formed under archaeological sites of India, and Denisovan, who is a Denisovan, then Pangenome, which is very much in use. One program came which is called as PTR NER, which is called as Promotion of Tribal Products Northeastern Region, a new government scheme. PTR NER we will discuss, and one committee was being constituted by Balakrishnan, former Chief Justice of India, regarding scheduled caste. What is that we will be discussing, and many more we will be discussing with respect to current affairs. So the first current affairs, the first topic which is, it is about Rakhigarhi excavations. Rakhigarhi excavation. It is recently in the news. Why it was in the news? Land use patterns, means different land use patterns. For example, the land pattern for paddy cultivation and the land pattern for cotton cultivation will be different. From that what we can understand, two varieties of crops were being cultivated here. Cultivation is there, but what type of two different varieties of cultivation, so different crops are there. In that way, land use patterns were being excavated under Rakhigarhi. Under Rakhigarhi, where it is located? It is located in Haryana. If you see here Rakhigarhi is located. Rakhigarhi is located in Haryana. Rakhigarhi, one of the big Indus Valley site. Rakhigarhi is located very near to Delhi. Very near to Delhi, it is Rakhigarhi excavations. The Rakhigarhi excavations aims to unearth the land use patterns within the limits of 7 mounds at Rakhigarhi. It is the largest Harappan site in the Indian subcontinent. So people will think that Dholavira is the largest site of Indus Valley civilization, but it is a Rakhigarhi, which is the largest site. Largest site means based upon the area it covers. Rakhigarhi is one of the largest site of Harappan civilization or Indus Valley civilization. What I got here? Planned township. Just remember like this. Planned township like this. Rectangular. Planned townships were being found in Rakhigarhi. Which of the following is not? Which of the following is not the excavations of Rakhigarhi? Number 1 is planned township. Number 2, seals and pottery. A cylindrical seal with 5 Harappan characters on it. Alligator and seal. So seal and pottery were been found. Number 2. Number 3, animal sacrificial pits and 2 female skeletons. Animal means they are killing animals. So it can be an example of what? Rituals and burials. Study of DNA samples found out people in the Harappan civilization have an independent origin. So 4 different things were being found in Harappan, in the largest Harappan site, which is called as Rakhigarhi. Number 1 is what? Land use pattern. Different land use pattern. It gives us information that so different varieties of cultivations were being followed. Number 1, land use pattern. Number 2 is what? Township, planned townships. Number 2. Number 3, seals and pottery, which explains what? Trade was there. 4th is what? Rituals and belief system were there. And the 5th thing is, when we studied the fossils which we found in Rakhigarhi, it showed altogether an independent existence, altogether an independent evolution. Just remember like this. So the fossils which we got showed an independent evolution at Rakhigarhi. These are the 5 things which were being excavated at Rakhigarhi. Which of the following is not excavated at Rakhigarhi? We have to know about it. Why? Because it's Indian thing. In Indian site called as Rakhigarhi, which is called as the largest site of Indian civilization, which is Harappan civilization, and the major things were been found is land use patterns were been there, the planned townships were been there, burials and beliefs were been there, potteries and seals were been found, and the independent evolution were been found because of the study of DNAs. This is about Rakhigarhi excavation. Rakhigarhi is present in Haryana. These are all this is a major area. This is the major area of Indus Valley civilization. This is the major area of Indus Valley civilization. Sinoli excavations. Again, Sinoli excavations. These are recently discovered. See, current affairs means not like general studies like last 1 year. For optional anthropology, it is last 10 years is also current affairs. means major things which were been discovered. The next major thing or big thing is Sinoli excavations. This is very famous for symmetry, smashan, symmetry. Different varieties of symmetries were being found in Sinoli excavations. Different varieties of symmetries means what it will confirm? It will confirm some magico-religious practices. For example, if you see the symmetry of a Hindu and a symmetry of a Christian, completely different. Completely different. It is in Uttar Pradesh. Late Harappan site means what? Post Harappan site. So, the Sinoli excavation not belongs to pre-Harappa, Sinoli excavation not belongs to Harappa, Sinoli excavation belongs to post Harappa. Post Harappa is urban or rural? Rural. So, that means the Sinoli excavations are rural. Archaeological Survey of India ongoing of 4,000 years old burial sites, 116 burial sites were been found, one of India's largest known cemetery in the Chalcolithic period. So, Sinoli excavation means mainly what? Cemetery. Unearthed underground sacred chamber, decorated legged coffins as well as rice and dal in pots, animal bones buried with dead bodies. Burials were similar to Vedic culture and not Indus Valley civilization. Vedic culture means post Harappa. Later phase of Harappan culture which is parts of mature. Sinoli excavations means it is mainly symmetry were been found. Symmetry were been found. Number 2, it belongs to post Harappan site. Late Chalcolithic or post Harappan site, matured Harappan site. So, Sinoli excavations we didn't found anything more, but we found only dead bodies. And symmetries with the 2 female skeleton, symmetry with animal bones put in the pots. This all shows what there are rituals and beliefs. So, Sinoli excavations, Uttar Pradesh. Sinoli excavations, dead bodies. Symmetry. Rakhigarhi excavations, what? Largest site of Indus Valley civilization is Rakhigarhi. Next, land use pattern, planned township, burials and beliefs, potteries and seals, and finally, the DNA sample study showed that altogether independent. This is about Sinoli excavations. Kiladi excavations. There is also one evidence in Sinoli excavations. There is a chariot was found. But why I didn't mention here means chariot was found, but we don't know for what purpose they might be used chariot. So, Sinoli excavation, people will think that chariot, why? Because this Indus people or Indology people, they excavated it like Ramayana was present or Mahabharata was present. Showcasing the chariot, they just made an assumption that Ramayana, Mahabharata happened. How I came to conclusion? By showing the chariot. But the chariot belongs to Mahabharata age or Ramayana age, we don't know. But they made as a chariot belongs to Mahabharata, but it is not true. So, the main excavations which are been related to Sinoli is cemeteries, graveyards. But chariots were also found in Sinoli excavations. But we don't know who made it, who were been present, who discovered it, we don't have proper. Just a wheel was being present. By seeing the wheel of the chariot, we came to a conclusion that chariot was Kiladi excavations, Tamil Nadu. Sangamage, Kiladi excavations, Sangamage. Kiladi excavations. It is in Sangamera, 3rd BC to 3rd AC or AD, 600 years. Sangamage, which is very famous for Tamil literature. Where it is Kiladi, near Madurai temple. Where it is located? Near Madurai Tamil. On the banks of Vaigai river. On the banks of Vaigai river, near Madurai. 1,18,000 artifacts have been unearthed. Existence of pottery making industry and weaving industry, dyeing industry and a glass bead industry, spindle wools or copper needles, gold ornaments, semi-precious tools unearthed. Archaeological Survey of India report has pushed the Sangam era of 800 BC. Based on these archaeological findings, provide crucial evidence of understanding the missing links of the Iron Age to 6th century BC to the early historic period. So, mainly what we have to understand from this is Kiladi excavations proved that Sangam era was really happened. And Sangam era is known not only for literature, Sangam era is also known for material evidences. Sangam era is also famous for what? Artifacts. Sangam era is also famous for what? Material remains. From this we can come to conclusion that the Sangam age people are civilized not only in literature, they are also civilized in way of living. So, Kiladi excavations, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, Sangam age, and on the banks of river of Vaigai. So, these are all the evidences. The Kiladi excavation is also called as Kiladi civilization. And where it came? On the banks of Vaigai river. Vaigai river is on a bank of Kaveri river. Apart from it, we got lot of evidences, dyeing industries, all things which we got, dyeing industries, spindles. This all shows that the civilization also happened in the region of Kiladi on the banks of. So, first is Rakhigarhi, second is Sinoli excavations, third is Kiladi excavation. Dholavira, UNESCO World Heritage, a Harappan site. Recently, UNESCO has announced the Harappan city Dholavira in Gujarat as India's 40th World Heritage site. It is 40th World Heritage on the Tropic of Cancer, actual Tropic of Cancer. 5th largest metropolis of Indus Valley civilization. The first largest metropolis is Mohenjo-daro. The second largest is Harappa itself. The second is Harappa itself. From that, the 5th largest metropolis is Dholavira. Other being Mohenjo-daro, Ganwariwala, Harappa, Rakhigarhi. Site as a fortified citadel, a middle town and a lower town with wall made of sandstone or limestone instead of mud. Means what? Citadels were being present in Mohenjo-daro, the citadels were being also present in Dholavira, which means that a lower town and upper town. Upper town are the rulers and the lower towns are the people who get ruled. Dholavira, 40th world largest heritage site, 5th metropolis of Indus Valley civilization, the other 4 being Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, Ganwariwala and Rakhigarhi. Remember this 5. Ganwariwala and Rakhigarhi. Other 2 you know, and the 5th is Dholavira. Which state? Gujarat. Dholavira is on Gujarat. And walls, the citadels were being constructed not by the mud but by sandstone and limestone. Unique water management system, multi-layered defensive mechanism, outer fortification, extensive use of stone in construction, special burial structures, metallurgy remains of copper smelter in Dholavira, no mortals remains. So, what was found? Remains of copper was found, not only bronze, copper was also. Why? Because Indus Valley civilization means Bronze Age. It's end of copper, then bronze, but in Dholavira we also found Dholavira, the 5th largest metropolis, Dholavira, Gujarat. Fortification was citadels were being present which are made up of sandstone and limestone but not of mud. More largest next, copper was being present. Special burials were being and copper was also been found in Dholavira. So, Rakhigarhi, Sinoli, Kiladi and Dholavira. New circles of Archaeological Survey of India. What is this? You have to remember this act. If you write this act, you will get one more point extra. Ancient monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. Complete Archaeological Survey of India, whatever the excavations we do. So, before, for example, there is a question on Kiladi excavations in your mains. Or Bhimbetka excavations are done under which act? Prelims point of view. Or Lavasa excavation done under which act? Or Son excavation done under which act? Or Indus Valley civilization excavations if we are doing, it is under which act? It is under Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1950. Is an attached agency of Ministry of Culture, Archaeological Research, Conservation, Protection, Preservation of Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites, everything. Whatever the archaeological sites are there, like Charminar, like Golconda, like Qutub Minar, or all the Taj Mahal, these all are guided, protected, preserved under which act? Archaeological Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites Remains Act of 1958. Ee chattam kinda ivi untayara. The Ministry of Culture is under Archaeological Survey of India. Archaeological Survey of India will come under Ministry of Culture. Has announced 7 new circles of Archaeological Survey of India. Now we are having 36 circles. So overall, how many? Current affair last month only we got 7 circles were being created, like circle offices. 7 circle offices were being created for Archaeological Survey of India. So total how many circle offices we are having or circles we are having? In order to conserve, protect archaeological sites, ancient monuments of India. So Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites Remains Act 1958 will be covering all these sites. Facilitate and strengthen the process of preservation, registration of archaeological monuments. This carry out archaeological fieldwork research activities under this particular act and another act, but originally under this particular. What is this? New Circles of Archaeological Survey of India 1958 Act, under which we are having how many circles right now? 36 circles. Denisovan. It's a previous year's question. PYQ. Who is this Denisovan? In 2022, for medical science, physiology, in physiology, one person got Nobel Prize. His name is called as Svante Pääbo. Pääbo got Nobel Peace Prize. Why? Because for the studying the DNA of Neanderthal. At that particular time only, we had excavated one more fossil which is called as Denisovan. We had excavated one more fossil called as Denisovan. So there is an issue whether Denisovan and Neanderthal both was being present parallelly. Then what happened to Denisovan? Anyhow, Neanderthal evolved into progressive Neanderthal evolved into Homo sapien. Classical Neanderthal and Homo sapiens both were in conflict and the classical Neanderthal became extinct. So the progressive Neanderthal evolved into Homo sapiens. Parallelly, one more species was present. That one more species is called as Denisovan. Recently, Nobel Peace Prize 2022 for medicine or physiology was been given for studying the DNA studies of Neanderthal. Paleogenomics, Neanderthal, Denisovans are ancient cousins of modern humans about whom much remains to be known, coexistent with Neanderthal in where the Neanderthal was present in Europe, but the Denisovan was present in Tibet. The Denisovan fossil were being excavated in Tibet. So Neanderthal was present in Europe and the Denisovan was present in Tibet, but both are parallels. At the same time, when we did the dating method, both showed somewhere around 40,000 years ago. Neanderthals are adapted to Western Eurasian and to cold regions. Denisovans arrived from or originated from Far East Asia with less favorable climatic condition to preserve the Far East Asia, means this side of Far East Asia, like Mongolia, Tibet, China part, that particular region is called as Far East region. So Neanderthal parallelly living with whom? Denisovans. But the Denisovans we didn't got more evidences, hence Denisovan was been excavated very recently. When we did the dating method, it showed the same of Neanderthal, but there is no evidence that the Denisovan evolved into what? We found Denisovan, we didn't found before Denisovan, after Denisovan. So Denisovan was one fossil which was been excavated. When we dated, it showed somewhere around 40,000 years ago, hence we paralleled it with. In 2008, a 40-year-old fragment from a finger bone was discovered in Denisova cave in the southern part of Siberia. Southern part of Siberia means it will reach in Tibetan plateau in Mongolia, that part. Tibet means not today's Tibet. Tibet means Tibetan plateau. Tibetan plateau, it reaches to Siberia also. Siberia, Mongolia, that particular part, we got this Denisovan, 2008. So why it is in the news? In 2022, he not only studied about the Neanderthal DNA, he also studied about Denisovan DNA. The DNA sequencing of this bone had led to the discovery of a previously unknown hominin, which was given the name called as Denisova. So there was a Denisova evolved into Denisovan, but we didn't have more evidences, but we excavated a fossil which is parallel to Neanderthal. And that particular fossil was this fossil. He was been looking like this. This is a Denisovan cave. This is a Denisovan. So what is Denisovan? Denisovan excavated in 2008. The time period was 40,000 years ago. It was regarded as a parallel of Neanderthal. It was believed that he came from Denisovan, but we don't have any evidence that Denisovan evolved into what? We didn't got any evidence up to, but it is parallel. The time period was parallel to Neanderthal. Species, hominin only. But we don't know. It's a hominin only. Why? Because is it not like human being? He is a hominin only. But we are not coming accurately that the sequence. So this Denisovan evolved into Homo sapiens. How we don't have the sequence? Why? Because we are lacking evidence. But when we excavated the DNA, when we studied the fossil of this particular Denisovan, it was like human being species only. So hence we call Denisovan as human species only. But not exactly he is ancestor of modern man. Neanderthal is also ancestor of modern man. Homo habilis is also ancestor of modern. But we cannot come to the sequence that we exactly came from Homo habilis. But at one point of time, Homo habilis was present, Homo erectus was present. So Homo erectus evolved into Neanderthal and Neanderthal into Homo sapiens. But this Homo habilis was present, Rhodesian man was also present. They are similar to modern man. That is the reason we gave the name called as Homo habilis, Homo Rhodesian man. Similarly, Homo Denisovan, where in the southern Siberian region, in the Tibetan plateau, we found this Denisovan fossil. The time period was somewhere around 40,000 years. These are the main current affairs of Denisovan. Pangenome. It is a collective term. Whole genome sequence of multiple individuals representing the genetic diversity of the species. Like what is pangenome? The word pangenome. Pangenome means we have Mongoloid, we have Caucasoid, we have Negroid, we have Australoid, we have Dravidian, we have Aryan, we have different communities. But the main races are Mongoloid, Caucasoid and Negroid, in which we also believe that Australoid also belongs to Caucasoid. So this genomic study of all these multiple species come under the umbrella called as clubbing together of all these individual species genes under one particular umbrella is called as pangenome studies. So pangenome studies is nothing but bringing about all individuals genes under one particular study is called as pangenome. Pangenome is a collective whole genome sequence of multiple individuals representing the genetic diversity of So genetic diversity of Mongoloid, different diversity. Caucasoid, different. Negroid, different. Dravidian, different. So different combined together is under the belt called as, originally popularized in the context of highly dynamic bacterial genome 24. The concept has been adapted to the field of human genomes, in which the full extent of the human genomic variations is expected to be much broader than thus have far been revealed. So from all the studies, the pangenome study is revealing that the human beings' genomes are more diverse than any other species on the earth. How I came to conclusion? By study of pangenome. So pangenome is nothing but it's a combination of all individuals' genomic studies is called as pangenome. Union Minister of Tribal Affairs launched a central sector scheme which is called as Marketing and Logistic Development for Promotion of Tribal Products for Northeastern promotion of tribal. So mainly what happened? Mainly the Northeastern region people are feeling they are being isolated, they were being uncared, they were being unbothered. So in order to help them, so that you are not isolated, you are also part of India's mainstream, the Minister of Tribal Affairs came up with a scheme called as Promotion of Tribal Products for Northeastern region. Questions are like this, previous year's questions. Tribal entrepreneurship, tribal markets. Now everything is market. So what we have to do for the tribal development, we have to create a market for them. We have to give a platform for them. In Netflix, one new series came, Kalapani, Sentinelese. It's completely a scripted movie, but you can watch it in this. The program also includes regular design and skill development training sessions tailored to the needs of market for tribal recipients. Means for the tribal products, we will design a program for them. We will tailor a program for them. We will skill development with respect to marketing so that they can sell their goods. It is not only about making them skilled, it is also about marketing. Marketing is also very important. And nowadays everything is marketing. If you get rank also, if you are not marketed, waste. If you get rank, it should be marketed properly. Then everyone will come to know about you. Sir, what is the benefit out of it? Benefit out of it when you become popular. Then your transfers or your suspension, they will come to know, I know about you, man. Every time you will be in this, how to prepare. I got rank like this, Getting popularity is also important. So they are making goods. But for goods, what is missing? One thing should not come in between. Narendra Modi and another person, something should not come in between. What is that? If camera is there, Narendra Modi is there. What should not come in between? People should not come in between. So camera should directly focus. So there is a need for, and that was being missed. So after this meaties versus cookies conflict only, this program was being designed by the name called as Promotion of Tribal Products for Northeastern region. What we will do, we will give them design, we will give them tailor-made ideas, we will help them to create platforms so that they can sell their. India Post will provide logistic support in order to meet the scheme's goals. I want to sell, I got an order from South India, then how I have to sell them? So I have to pay to the India Post so that they will be sending. So India Post will be helping them. After you get the money, then only you pay to India Post. Usually what happened, I will go and I will give it to the India Post. First I have to pay the amount to the postman. Then only he will take the order. So in this particular program is telling that you no need to pay now, you send the goods, when you get the money, from that money you pay me. So it will encourage the people to send the products through India Post. So no other platform will create. So government is creating a platform by helping what? Through what platform? India Post. Well, direct exposure to tribal craftsmen would be provided to all empaneled tribal artisans under the program through the variety of exhibitions like Purvottar Adi Mahotsav, Purvottar Adi Bazaar, exclusive Northeast Craft Mela. So these all melas will be created by this. Ministry of Minority Affairs, they will organize one program. What is that? Hunar Haat. Hunar Haat. For all the minorities, Hunar Haat markets will be established. Recently they came to Hyderabad also. A very good revenue generator. People will go and buy. Here in NTR ground only they kept 4 or 5 months back. Hunar Haat. Completely funded by the central government. I no need to do anything. I have to take my, first I have to register. Then I have to take my goods. I have to go and I have to establish a place there. So people will come and they will buy, I will get the revenue. No need to pay any single rupee. Why? Because it's Ministry of Minority Affairs. So what? I am getting new income. So once upon a time I was been located only at one place, but now I am going to different places. So there I am getting place also with no rent. Why? Because the places are like grounds. They will provide me infrastructure. They will do the marketing. The Ministry of Minority Affairs will do the marketing. So what will happen? People will come and buy. It's a very good thing, Hunar Haat. So it will go across the country. So what will happen? People will come to know about the diversity of products. Like Bhagalpur bangles. So different varieties. Firozabad woodwork is very famous. Firozabad furniture. They came to here, Hyderabad. They sold it. They got a very good revenue. Similarly, they are also planning to start such. Like what? Purvuttar Adi Mahotsav or Purvuttar. So ready-made platform will be there. So they can sell there. Under which program? Promotion of tribal products for northeastern states. Any answer you can write this point. Compulsory one or the other question will be there in paper to write about the tribal development programs. Right? This, yes, Jiban Sampark, Melas, Jiban Sampark. This is new current affair. This government appoints a commission to study scheduled caste status of Dalits post conversion. So mainly we know that the reservations are provided to Dalits. But a very controversial thing is that the Dalit reservation is provided under the constitution only for Hindus. Only for Hindus. But later they added that Hindus who converted to Sikh or Dalits who are present in Sikhs or the Dalits who converted to Buddhism or the Buddhism who are having Dalits will be having SC reservation. They will be continuing the SC reservation. Understand this. The constitution told only the Hindus, in Hindus only Dalits will be there, only the Dalits who are part of Hinduism will be regarded as SCs. But later we added Buddhism and Sikhism. But other than these two, like Christianity, Islam, Jainism, Zoroastrian or Parsis, if the Dalit convert to this religion, they will not enjoy Dalit status. They will not get SC reservation. We know a lot of people who are enjoying the SC reservation converting into Christianity. But the constitution is telling that the reservation will be provided if you are only in. But there is another school or another thought process which is telling that religion is a personal thing. I got historical injustice. I got eliminated. I got discriminated. I got exploited. Religion is something which is personal. Why you are associating my historical injustice done to me to my personal thing? Religion is my personal thing. So in order to study this, the government of India came up with a commission called as Balakrishnan Committee to study about whether to provide reservations to the Dalits, SCs who converted to Christianity or Muslims or Jainism or Parsis. And the time period is given is 2 years. So now the conflict is in a expert committee is studying. Based upon this expert committee, after 2 years they will come to a conclusion whether to continue the reservations to those who are converted to other religion or not to continue the reservation. Why? Because majority of the scheduled caste, 85% of the scheduled caste are converting into Christianity. No other community is converting. Scheduled caste are converting into, not to Islam also. SC is converting to Islam is almost zero. Once upon a time it happened, not now. But now majority of the conversions are happening from SC into, it might be because of various factors. One of the major factor is Christian marketing. Marketing is also a marketing only. Islam is failing in marketing. Why? Because they are darare. Either you will convert or I will kill you. The central government has constituted a 3-member commission by Balakrishnan Committee to examine the issue scheduled caste status to Dalits who have converted to religions other than Buddhism or Sikhism. Means what remaining? Balakrishnan Committee. Why? Because one question multiple times they asked, Dalits converted to Christianity or Dalits, status of Dalits. This is 100% true. Religion is a personal thing. Why you are associating with reservation? Reservation is given because of historical injustice happened to me and my community. Then I have to enjoy the SC reservation. Why you are associating only with Hinduism? Yes, once upon a time the discrimination was present in Hinduism, but religion is a personal thing. Religion is a personal. Now also, if anyone is enjoying the SC reservation, according to the law I am talking about, if anyone is enjoying the Hindu, means under Hindu belt, Dalit who is enjoying the SC reservation, if there is an evidence that visiting a church or carrying a Bible or etc. or any other religious thing, other than these two, if a complaint is been filed, then the SC reservation will be under threat, according to the rule of law. Next, Greater Tipraland. Greater Tipraland by the Tipra Motha. Greater Tipraland. Tripura, once upon a time, ruled by Manikya dynasty. Tripura, once upon a time, ruled by Manikya dynasty. In 1949, at the time of independence, under instrument of accession, all the princely states joined together hands with Indian Union. In this particular context, the Manikya dynasty also under instrument of accession joined hands with Indian Union. Then onwards, the Tripura became part of Indian Union. But recently, what happened? The grandson of the king of Tipraland now is asking for a separate country called as Greater Tipraland. Greater Tipraland. The newest political party in Tripura, the Tripura Indigenous Progressive Regional Alliance, Mota, has created a flutter with his demand for a new demand came by the name called as Greater Tipraland, which we didn't discuss in our regionalism. I didn't took this example. Current affair, recently they started. They are planning to contest elections in 2024 also, in General Assembly election. The party has plotted in 2019 by Pradyot Vikram Manikya Debram, the son of Tripura's last king. Now, this party is going very, very aggressively. Tripura was a kingdom ruled by the Manikya dynasty. The dynasty ruled Tripura until the signing of instrument of accession with Indian government in October 1914. So now new demand, apart from Khalistan, now another new demand came by the name called as Greater Tripura. They are asking for a separate country for themselves. Who are these people? Tripura dividing from Tripura by the name called as Tripura. Who is Tripura? Once upon a time a dynasty. The community people will be called as Tripura people. So these Tripura people are asking for separate. These are the main importance. First one is what? Rakhigarhi. Number 2 is Sinoli excavations. Number 3, Kiladi excavations. Next is Dholavira. Next is New Archaeological Survey of India, Denisovans, and Pangenome, and PTP NER, and a commission which was constituted by the name by Balakrishnan, CGA, former CGA, and Tipra Mota for Tipra, Greater Tipra. If you want to be in this field, you have to clear prelims. First, you have to remember this and you have to understand this. Writing mains, at least you will get that confidence. People are respecting, Some people will come near me, sir, I want to work like a telecaller or I want to work like a counselor. Some people will come. I'm only, if someone, I didn't clear prelims means I will not talk with him. If he had written mains means then I will start. Okay, sit, I will tell. Not write mains. Prelims, no value. If you clear prelims, again I am telling you, if you clear prelims, you be in touch with me, I will make you to clear mains also. But prelims is becoming very knack. From last 1 week, you don't know. I'm working on that like anything. You don't believe I am coming with one program. That program by evening it will be posted in the official Telegram channel. By November 15th, all the modalities will come out. And by December 1st, it will start. Only limited students will taken apart from our Super 50 students. What is that? Fee refund. If you don't clear the prelims, the fee will be refunded. How you know? It's not only about PYQ. 5 strong people, rapid revision for prelims, plus MCQs. We are creating a 5-star batch, a star batch, and a non-star batch. 2 batches will be there. So what we will do? First 1 month. On daily morning, we will give the schedule. By the evening, you have to read and you have to write the test, and then for the test, the discussion will happen. Monthly basis evaluation will happen. So everyone, first month will be in the star batch. After 1 month, performance will be analyzed and they will be removed and they will be thrown into non-star batch. Those who are in non-star batch, their fees will not be refunded. Those who are in star batch, every month, we will keep a mark. Those who are above that mark, they will be in star batch. Those who are below it, they will be in non-star batch. We are not responsible for it, but they will have all the program. But those who are in star batch, every month evaluation will happen. January month, February month, March month, April month, and in May month. May 1st onwards, you will be freed. So that those who are in the star batch for 5 months, December, January, February, March, April, damn sure that they will clear the prelims. The program is going to be for 175 days, exclusively on prelims. And our promise what we made means, out of 100 MCQs, 50 MCQs will be there and 50 students will clear prelims. 50 MCQs will be there and 50 students will clear the prelims. And those who are in the star batch and those who didn't clear the prelims, their fee will be refunded. High risk. Why high risk means time. I should not tell, but I am telling you, a person of my stature, if I am investing 10 minutes, will be equal to 4-5 minutes of a senior faculty or a person who went to interview, because enormous experience. I am categorizing time on that. I am giving time on it. So that what is my benefit means, I want 50 students to clear it. And if you clear prelims, you should clear prelims first of all. You will be in, at least you will be in this field. You will be motivated to continue. At least you can, if no one can tell you that you are a failed person, I cleared prelims. Once one viral video happened, have you know, once one lady, she will be caught by the police. Watched her, and she will tell that, you watched her, what she will tell? Interview I cleared prelims, she will tell. UPSC prelims clear kiya maine. In the police, she will be recording. I think drunk and drive, viral video it is. Drunk and drive only. Drunk and drive, and she will come out, police will catch her. Then she will tell, you know, who am I? Then police will tell, no, I don't know, madam. I cleared prelims. It was recorded, it is there in YouTube also. मैं UPSC का mains दिया था, तुम दिया? That is the proud we will get if you clear prelims. Competition is so much, so work on prelims. Parallelly mains also. So what you do, till December 31st, properly you complete your optional ones. Properly. GS mains answer rating also you do. December month you do basics, like NCERT revision, basic, 30% of time you give. But from January 1st onwards, sit for prelims. Good people are not clearing prelims. You have to clear prelims. At least you will have that capacity or the guts to give another attempt 2024. You have an answer for the questions which are been put on you, mainly investors. You can talk with investors. Investors will ask on performance only, no? Why I should invest on you? See, sir, my portfolio. I cleared prelims. Okay. One more time I will invest. And if you clear prelims, if you clear mains, if you clear interview, then you will become a unicorn.